and gentlemen, this is it. To your 2018-2019 calendar year. We are here. Thursday night games are behind us. We've already had a little taste of football. I'm not going to count Thursday night games as football, but they're close. I mean, there's something. They resemble football, but they're terrible. Okay, let's get that right. Welcome. Let's stay on a positive note here. This is football season. The fall is coming. Pumpkin spice is out. It's unbelievable, guys. Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Get your exercises in now, because as of November, we are going to be filling up in at least, I would say, a 5 to 10 pound range, depending on what you're doing. Mackenzie, get on that Peloton. Mark, you have the new rowing machine. I know all about everyone's exercises, their diets. Get it in. November's coming. November through December through January, it's called the fat season, y'all. Fat season is coming upon us, as well as NFL football. Get yourselves ready. I love it. I can feel it. FSU almost lost to Samford last night. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about positive things here today, okay? The NFL season is here. The noises are amongst us. Let's keep it going. Here we go. Today kicks off the calendar year. Get your teams locked in at 12:45, please, because we don't want any mess-ups, and we want to see the best teams out on the field. I think this year I have predictions for parity. I have predictions for no one standing out amongst anyone else. A lot of even teams, a lot of competition. I hope that's the way that pans out. Here we go. 3 things on the agenda before we get to our draft grades and before we get to some bold predictions for the year. Now, here we go. Draft grades. One more time. Let's honor our reigning champion, Mackenzie Mummy. I hope people are clapping in the background. And let's honor our newest member, Colin Tennant. Great job, okay? I'm still waiting for Hazel to kick one of y'all out pretty soon. She's getting there, man. I'm telling you, she is ready. She's primed and ready. So just understand, she's coming for one of y'all's spots. Do your job, whatever Bill Belichick says, all that good stuff. Also, I failed to mention our newest sponsor, Starbucks Italian Roast. Pick it up at any local Starbucks. I prefer bean. Some people prefer ground. I understand that. Now, on to another league agenda item. We're going to do one more league poll by the next week. I'm going to narrow it down to 2 options for keepers next year. Hopefully, we can decide on one. After next week, I'm going to shut it down. We're going to actually have some fun polls. We're going to keep the rest of it going. Stay active this year. That's going to be a theme. I'm going to be talking about being active. Keep your hands active on them keyboards. Bam, bam. Talk some crap. Whatever we need to do. All right. So we're going to clean up next year and next year's draft. We're going to make sure it's streamlined and appropriate for our league. Here we go. One more other thing. Our new league name. Hashtag do something. I took it from Willie Taggart because I still believe in Willie, even though we almost lost to Samford last night. It felt like we lost to Samford last night. So it's do something. I think it follows in our theme. We have to be doing something in this league. I think the commish was a little frustrated last year. We had a few active players by the end of the season. I want to see if we can push this all the way through the season, see how far we can take this, all right? Here we go. On to now, the moment, the sounds that you've all been waiting for. Your draft grades brought to you by the commish, okay? Understand, these draft grades are completely biased and up to his ridiculous opinion. And he was like 3-6 last year, or 3-8. So maybe don't take these with a grain of salt, but this is what I see on draft grade. Here we go. There was a little hiccup there. But I don't know if you can hear it. But the music is back, ladies and gentlemen. It's not week 1 power rankings, but it's close. Draft grades will go in order of owner, then your grade, your biggest positional weakness, as I see it, and your biggest sleeper. The sleeper this year are different. Some young, some older, some veterans, some people you picked up late in rounds. It depends on where you picked them up late in rounds. First, Colin, he got a B-. For your first draft, a B- is unbelievable, okay? He's got great depth. Wide receiver is his biggest positional weakness, but he's got a sleeper in Rashard Matthews, so maybe if Rashard takes off, he can fix that wide receiver slot. John, a C-. His roster is very confusing. I'm not sure about it. His biggest positional weakness, also wide receiver. There's going to be a lot of wide receiver themes here. Michael Gallup, though, the very last, Mr. Irrelevant, their very last pick. Hazel, be quiet for a second. Very last pick in the draft. Michael Gallup, his biggest sleeper. I see him turning out to be a #1 receiver in the for the Dallas Cowboys. Not saying much, but at least for the Dallas Cowboys. David, C+, a guy that I predicted, bold predicted, that he would win the championship this year. He received a C+. He has one huge hole, and that is RB. Running back, Emmanuel Sanders is his biggest sleeper. I believe Emmanuel Sanders got a lot left in the tank. Case Keenum, I believe in you, okay? McKenzie, B. Full. He's got a full roster. It feels like the cup is full. But who is it at wide receiver? Who are you talking about at wide receiver? I'm not sure. I'm not committed. Wide receiver, your biggest positional weakness. And Jimmy Graham. I believe in Jimmy Graham. I was looking for him in the draft. He got picked up, scooped up early. I might be looking for a trade that way. Taryn, a C. Taryn disappointed me largely. She's got some things cooking and brewing, but missing some very elite players. Running back is her biggest positional weakness. And Corey Davis. I see a breakout year maybe for Tennessee. Now, Lauren, B+, girl. Way to go get it. Missing depth, but she's strong. Okay, missing depth. B+ is a really great... Hey, listen, I don't give out A's for nothing, and I don't give out F's for nothing. You got to really be trash, or you got to really be great. And a B+ is right on that teeter that you made a great draft. Tight end, okay? Tight end, her biggest positional weakness. She's got Jack Doyle. I just don't believe in her tight ends. That's really what it comes down to. Duke Johnson Jr., every single year that guy gets picked up on waivers, this might be another one. Patty, C-. Girl, you have a boom or bust team. That's all I'm going to say. C-. It could be A's one week. It could be F's the next. I had to give you a C-. I doubt that it will look good every single week. Running back is your biggest positional weakness. Sterling Shepard, a great pickup in the late rounds. I think he's a great player. If Odell Beckham doesn't see the field as much, injury, whatever happens, Sterling Shepard's the guy that's going to pick it up. He's been injured. Mike, Papa Mike. Every year this seems to be a common theme. Like I said, I don't just give out bad grades for nothing. This is a D year, okay? It could raise because he's got depth on quarterback with Cam Newton, and we all know Cam Newton gets floated around our league every single year, so he's got trade bait. Running back, big positional weakness there. I believe in Kirk Cousins on the Minnesota Vikings. I think he's got great potential and great job. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Mark, like I said, I don't give out elite grades for nothing. A-. Now, this is all depending on if Le'Veon Bell plays football, okay? If he decides to just keep sleeping, okay, then no. He's got I would say about a C+. But I'm going to give him an A-. He's got some consistency. He's got depth. He really transferred his keepers into something great this year. QB is his biggest positional weakness. He'll be looking for a QB, but not a terrible area to find your positional weakness. CJ Anderson, a very good depth play there. Justin, a B, solid B. Great trade bait early. He's got a lot of players on his team that can ultimately be trade bait. Running back is his biggest positional weakness. Mike Williams, what a star. I wish I could have got him this year. Mike Williams, a great sleeper. San Diego's going to be dangerous. LA's going to be dangerous. Now, $5 in the pot. Okay. Derek, my father, a B-. Again, missing some depth in key positional areas like wide receiver, but he's got a guy in Calvin Ridley. If he steps up, you can see that draft grade kind of turning into something positive, more positive than what he's looking at. Lastly, the commish, the big dog. He's going to give you a B+. He's got old talent mixed in with some young guys, Fournette, people like that, okay? He's got extreme depth in key positional areas, except for tight end, quarterback, defense, and kicker. Now, he doesn't care about those because he just thinks you can just go pick those up anywhere. But he's rolling the dice. He's got extreme depth. He may have to make some trades later to get some tight ends, stuff like that. His breakout player, though, I said he has no depth at tight end, but his breakout player might be Mike Gesicki. That's a Miami Dolphins tight end. The dude, go look at his basketball highlights, okay? The guy does a windmill through the legs, reverse dance, okay? And he's white. It's unbelievable. He's super athletic. Now, let's cut the music off, okay? We're going to do this quick. This is going to be the longest recording for the week. I'm going to shorten them down, condense them to about 4 or 5 minutes so everybody can enjoy and watch. NFL is back. Be prepared. One of the things that I'm going to say is this theme throughout the year is do something. This year, it's do something on waivers. Do something on waivers. Do not sit back. Do not relax. Do something on waivers. Do something in this year's message boards. I want to see some hot takes. I've seen it be active with a certain few players. Mackenzie, Momo Patty, David. I love the activity there. But if we can kind of bring everyone in. I'm talking to you, Mark. I'm talking to you, Lauren. These players need to bring some activity in. Talk a little smack some people around you, win a game. Hey, let people know about it. Let them hear, okay? That's what we're doing. And then also, do something in life. Public service announcement. Do something in life. Don't sit by the sidelines, okay? Don't sit in the bleachers. Get on the field and do something in life. We all need to lose weight, okay? That's really what I'm saying. Don't be fat in the fat season. That was my PSA. Good luck to everybody. I'm excited for fantasy football like always. The commish was contemplating retirement just because there's a lot going on in his life. He's got big moves coming up in the future. Thank you again for Starbucks and their sponsorship. We're proud partners with Starbucks and their new Italian roast. Again, signing off, commish.